This is my to be read, and I went out and bought 3, technically 4 books, and in my closet I dug out 2 books. Alright, so it's not a lot, it's only 5 books. Well, it's gonna be 6 when the other one comes in. First is The Beauty by Aaliyah Whiteley? I'm not literate. I actually read this already. I mean, it was going to be my to be read, my TBR, but I was just reading it. I was reading it in the car, and I just didn't stop. And then next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. I like this book. I'm gonna make a video about it. The next book I bought was, it's not here. I ordered it on a whim because my friend was like, "Yeah, buy it," and my mom was like, "Yeah, buy it," and so I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll buy it." It's Wilder Girls. I don't remember who it's by, but it sounds good. And so the next 2 that I bought are, I guess, more kid-friendly. I got Deep and Dark and Dangerous by Mary Downing Hahn. Did I go over what each book is about? Let me start over. Alright, this book is about this disease, like this fungus that's growing on women, and they just die. And at this point, it's some point in the unknown future where there's these group of men that are just living kind of miserable about all their loved ones being dead, and something happens. I'm not going to talk about that, but you should read it. But it does have gore in it. Gore, sexual abuse. Wait, is that the word? As gore, sexual assault, murder, death, all other stuff. I don't know, it's good though. I don't recommend it for kids. So I read the back. I'm not a good speaker. I mumble too much. You know that by now, probably, maybe, I don't know. So basically it's about a girl visiting her mom and aunt's old summer home that they used to go to every summer. And she finds an old photograph with 2 kids, her mother, her aunt, and somebody ripped out the photograph, and she's trying to figure it out. And there's also this girl named Sissy, who's just a pain in the ass to her. And for some reason she thinks that the bully, Sissy, has something to do with it, and I don't really see a connection there. I don't know, she's 13. She's stupid. The next book is The Stone Child by Dan Poplawski. He moves to a small town where his favorite horror author used to live before he disappeared 13 years ago. And then I'll read it word for word. He keeps seeing strange things, unreal things, horrible things that should only exist in his favorite author's books. How they escape the pages to terrorize the town. Yeah, okay, so these 2 books, the one I just went over and the one I'm going over now, these 2 books are more kid-friendly, I think. I mean, they seem like it. I mean, like, this one is Yearling Kids. This one is HMH Kids. So, but I got them because I write, and it reminds me of something that I wrote about, and I want to see if I just, already wrote something that already exists. I mean, like, you're going to do that as a writer because everything's already been done, but I just gotta make sure. And I want to see how this is done. Like, I'm also really curious about this story. And this also kind of what I write about, but it also reminds me a bit of Silent Hill, and I'm a really big fan of Silent Hill. It's one of my favorite video game series. I mean, I like Pokemon more though. Do I? The next 2 are my grandmother's. It was from her library. It's Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I should stop reading these authors' names because I'm not doing it right. It's got like a red outline and the pages are... Oh shit. Oh, you can't see it, but this thing just split in half. I'm gonna have to tape this. Oh, it's already taped. It's a ghost story. Something about love a dead fiance, remarries. It's not about the guy, it's about the woman. Whatever. It's good. It's supposed to be good. And this one, I'm kind of excited. Like, I started reading this, but I stopped because it kind of like started getting slow. But I'm gonna pick it up again. It's The Ceremonies. Now this one, I'm sorry, it has that old book smell. It kind of smells like my grandmother. This reminds me a lot of what I write and Silent Hill. I mean, I don't know. I guess I would describe it as near Lovecraftian, but without the space shit. But yeah, this book is about a guy who goes to this old town, and stuff is weird. And that was not a good description, but yeah, that's my TBR. I'm excited to start. I don't know what book to read next. Like, I already got one down, The Beauty, and I liked it. I'll make a video on that, then I don't know what book to read next. I've been drinking water. That's pretty cool.